Hello, and welcome to the Scroll of Uplift. Today, we are exploring ways to manage stress and anxiety, a topic that touches every life in some way. This is not about eliminating every worry or controlling every circumstance. It is about understanding how stress works, how anxiety shows up, and how you can engage with both in ways that support your well-being, your clarity, and your ability to move forward. Stress and anxiety are natural human responses. They are signals that your mind and body are processing challenges, uncertainties, or pressures. Sometimes they arrive in bursts, other times as a constant undercurrent. While they can feel overwhelming, they are not permanent. They do not define you. They are experiences you can navigate with intention, understanding, and gentle action. The first step in managing stress is acknowledgement. Notice the sensations in your body, the tightness in your chest, the tension in your shoulders, the racing of your thoughts. Recognize the mental patterns that accompany anxiety: rumination, worry, or the urge to control outcomes. Simply acknowledging these experiences is the start of creating space between yourself and the stress. You are not your anxiety. You are an observer, capable of understanding and guiding it. Next, recognize that stress often arises from perception more than reality. Circumstances themselves are neutral. It is how the mind interprets them that triggers stress responses. When you practice noticing the difference between what is happening and how your mind responds, you gain clarity and choice. You begin to see that stress is not always a measure of danger. It is often a signal that attention is needed. Breathing is a powerful tool. The body responds to breath instantly. Slow, deliberate breaths calm the nervous system, lower heart rate, and reduce tension. Try this. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Repeat. Feel the subtle shift in your body. Even a few minutes of mindful breathing signals to your mind and body that it is safe to relax, to release tension, and to respond with clarity rather than urgency. Movement is another effective way to manage stress. Gentle stretching, walking, or any form of physical activity helps release tension and balance the nervous system. Movement is not about intensity. It is about connection to your body and creating a pathway for energy to flow instead of stagnating. Even small movements, done consistently, make a difference in how your mind experiences pressure. Stress and anxiety often feed on isolation. Connection is a powerful antidote. Share your feelings with someone you trust. Simply talking about what is happening inside can reduce the intensity of anxious thoughts. You do not need to have solutions in these conversations. Sharing is enough. It reminds your mind that support exists and that challenges can be met with help, not just alone. Your environment also influences stress levels. Create spaces that reduce overwhelm. Clear surfaces, organized tools, calming scents, or even access to natural light all support a sense of control and peace. Small adjustments can have a cumulative effect on your ability to engage with stress in a manageable way. Reflection and journaling are practical tools for managing anxiety. Writing down worries, fears, or pressures removes some of their weight from your mind. Reflect on questions like, what is within my control right now? What action, however small, can I take? What evidence exists that challenges can be navigated? By externalizing concerns, you create mental space and clarity, reducing the power of repetitive, anxious thoughts. Mindset plays a critical role. Stress is intensified when thoughts focus on worst-case scenarios, judgment, or self-blame. When you notice these patterns, pause. Remind yourself that you are capable of handling difficulties. Remind yourself that challenges are temporary and that even in discomfort, growth and learning are possible. Each reminder strengthens resilience and reduces the intensity of anxious responses. Self-care is not optional. Adequate rest, nourishing food, hydration, and intentional breaks are foundational. When the body and mind are well supported, stress becomes easier to manage. Neglecting these basics amplifies anxiety and reduces capacity to respond effectively. Daily self-care is a form of prevention as much as it is recovery. Stress and anxiety also respond to structure. Creating routines, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and prioritizing actions can reduce the sense of overwhelm. When life feels chaotic, structured rhythms provide stability and predictability. Even small routines, like starting the day with a few minutes of reflection or setting aside a quiet break, signal to your mind that order exists and that control is possible. Sometimes anxiety arises from unresolved expectations. Letting go of the need to have everything figured out immediately reduces pressure. Life unfolds in stages. You are allowed to take time. You are allowed to adjust your pace. You are allowed to set boundaries. Acceptance of your current capacity is not giving up. It is creating realistic conditions for progress and calm. Gratitude is a subtle but effective tool for managing stress. Recognizing what is positive, supportive, or available in your life shifts attention from scarcity and pressure to possibility and presence. Each moment of gratitude signals to your mind that not everything is challenging or urgent, and that stability exists alongside difficulties. Visualization can also help. Imagine navigating stress successfully, handling challenges, responding with clarity, and feeling calm. Rehearsing these responses strengthens confidence and reduces the intensity of anxiety when real situations arise. You are training your mind for resilience, preparedness, and calm. Stress and anxiety are sometimes linked to unrealistic comparisons. Remember that every person's journey is different. Others' achievements, appearances, or successes do not reduce your resources or ability to navigate challenges. Focusing on your path, your capacity, and your choices fosters calm and reduces anxiety. Boundaries are essential. Learning to say no, protect your time, and honor your energy prevents unnecessary stress. Overcommitment, even when well-intentioned, increases anxiety. Setting limits is an act of self-respect, enabling clarity and presence in what truly matters. Mindful acceptance is another tool. Stress often arises from resisting what is happening. Acknowledging the reality of your situation does not mean resignation. It means facing life as it is and choosing the most constructive response. Acceptance creates mental space and reduces the intensity of emotional reactions. Small, intentional actions compound over time. Each time you respond to stress calmly, take a break when needed, communicate clearly, or act within your capacity, you are strengthening the systems that support mental health. Over weeks and months, these small practices build resilience and reduce the frequency and intensity of anxious responses. Reflection questions support ongoing practice. What triggered my stress today? What response was helpful? What can I adjust tomorrow? These inquiries create awareness, guide action, and support a mindset where challenges are manageable rather than overwhelming. It is natural for stress and anxiety to fluctuate. Some days feel heavier than others. Some moments are more challenging. This variability does not indicate failure. It is part of being human. Each time you navigate difficulty, even minimally, you strengthen your ability to manage future stress. Progress is cumulative, quiet, and real. You may notice subtle signs that your practice is working: calmer reactions, clearer decisions, improved sleep, or a sense of steadiness, even in pressure. These indicators, though small, are significant. They show that your body, mind, and life are responding to your intention to manage stress and anxiety effectively. Mindfulness supports all of these practices. Paying attention to what is happening in the present, your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations, creates clarity. Mindfulness does not remove stress, but it allows you to respond rather than react. With practice, it becomes a stable foundation for calm, thoughtful engagement with life. Remember, managing stress and anxiety is not about eliminating challenges. It is about responding to them with skill, compassion, and consistency. Each small step, breathing, movement, reflection, connection, or structured action, reduces pressure and reinforces confidence. Each choice to engage thoughtfully creates momentum toward calm, clarity, and resilience. As you move through your day, ask yourself, where is stress present? Where is anxiety showing up? What can I do in this moment to respond with calm, clarity, or compassion for myself? Each acknowledgement, each small action, each step builds your capacity to navigate challenges without being overwhelmed. You are not failing. You are learning, growing, and strengthening your ability to respond to life with steadiness. Each moment of mindful engagement reinforces your ability to manage stress and anxiety effectively. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. If this scroll resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one small action you can take today to reduce stress or support calm in your life? Your life is unfolding. Your capacity to manage challenges is growing. You are stronger, calmer, and capable of navigating stress and anxiety in ways that support your clarity, health, and fulfillment.